Hi everyone, happy Friday. It's your girl Tosca. This is going to be a very fun and requested video from Emilia Fernandez 3435, so shout out to you. This is going to be for Jackson Wang, who is a rapper from Hong Kong, and just relax. I'm actually excited to do this one. He's been in the news pretty recently, speaking up against the Western mainstream media and how they propagate anti-Chinese propaganda, that kind of thing. So, um, very interesting guy, and definitely someone who speaks up for what he feels is right. So, enjoy it, relax, and y'all, thank you so much. This is, as much as I love to do the BTS readings, sometimes it gets very draining. And when I do readings on BTS, when things aren't really happening for them, it gets very, like, the energy is very stagnant. And it gets very draining sometimes. And so I appreciate you requesting this video. And if you have other artists that you want to have a reading on, please request it in the comment section. I will get to it, but just one day at a time. All right. Thank you, you guys, and enjoy the video. Like, share, and subscribe. All right. This is a clear quartz. I love it. It just amplifies energy. It just amplifies any kind of energy. So if you feel like you need some protection, it amplifies that. And I just love it. All right. Alright, before I get started, this is my Crystal Angels Oracle deck. One card, please, for Jackson Wang. What do you want him and his fans to know? What message? He has a very big personality. I'm seeing he's a cardinal sign. Aries or a Libra is what I see. He's either one or the other. Very, like, forward thinking, forward moving. Not a very... Yeah. Amethyst, revealing your true self, and gold came out. He gets a lot of ideas. A lot of ideas, and it's controversial. Like, he loves... I see a lot of, like, Eminem in him. He just really likes to just push the barrier just a little bit, like, see where that takes him. Amethyst, revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you feel loved for who you truly are. He's very, like, take me or leave me, whatever. I'm gonna say what I want to say. And then gold. Divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. Are there any other messages you want? He's not a very spiritual person. I don't see him I don't see him being a very like manifesting or anything like that. I actually see him being closer to maybe agnostic or atheist. I don't know, but I'm getting he just does not believe. And that's what it is. Kyanite. Make time for self-care. Taking time for yourself is essential right now. And he's taking time to be on his own. Anything else for Jackson Wang? Busy times, yeah. Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess underlying reasons for being busy. I see him overworking his solar plexus. Like, there's a lot of solar plexus energy here and a lot of crown chakra energy here. So it's like right here and right down here, like right above the belly button. Like that whole line, like you can see it on my shirt, like the crown chakra all the way to like, the not the sacral, but the solar plexus. He puts a lot of emphasis on his art. His art, he does not take it for granted. His art is what keeps him going. Okay. Alright, I got led to use an oldie but a goodie. This is my White Light Oracle deck. So just give me one card, please. One card for Jackson Wang. And then I'll do a general reading for him, career and love. Okay? This guy is so freaking, like, he sees something and he goes after it. Like, that's him. Like, what led me to use this deck is the wolf. Like, for me, he just takes every opportunity he can. Give me one card, please, for Jackson Wang. It's almost like he's got a very sharp eye. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. We got the sun, the bear, Seraph of 963 Hertz. Expansion is his biggest motivator right now. I get that he gets creative in parts, like in bursts. Like he'll go after an opportunity and then he'll like kind of go back. Kind of like a bear. Like it goes back into like his cave and then goes back out there and maybe drops an album and then just kind of hides. Like that's what I see. He does need to rest, but he gets a lot of ideas and downloads when he rests. A lot of his lyrics come to him at night or when he's resting. He's very good at manipulating words. You see that with the throat chakra right there? Like, he's very good at, like, getting ideas and then putting it together and making it words. It's like he can make his ideas and put it into lyrics. Very interesting. I feel like he writes his own stuff. If he doesn't, he's always like, this is bullshit. Like, I'm gonna write my own lyrics. Like, you can't tell me what to do. Okay? One more card. He has a very strong... Give me one more card. He has a very strong idea of what he wants to do and what he wants to relay to the world, who he is. Give me one card. Yeah. Sacrament of Extreme Unction. And Ishtar's Lionsgate. Yeah. He's very talented. And it's not just talent. It's he has a way to make something out of nothing. Make words become music out of nothing. Like it's very he might not see it as spiritual, but it's very like there is power in his words and in his lyrics. There's power in them. Well, there's power in words in general, but how he like relays his ideas in his music, very powerful. That is, and there are times where I feel like when he raps, he gets chills, or he gets a new idea, or he gets um, pushed to do something new. Like he likes to push the barrier. He like I see a lot of Eminem in him. To be honest with you, I feel like he likes, you know, that little sprinkle of controversy. He likes to push, the, you know, the limit a little bit. I don't know why I'm seeing Kendrick Lamar. But I don't know if he might do like a like an opening with him, or a I don't know. I don't know where the two and two come together, but maybe he listens or he's influenced by Kendrick. I also see Africa. I see Africa. He might do a show in Africa. I don't know. Yeah, Seven Blessings of Eve. This he damn well knows, like, this is part of my life path. Like, this is part of me. And he definitely understands that his talent is not to be taken advantage of. It's he doesn't take it for granted, because that's his voice. That's his ideas put into play or put into practice. There's going to be some changes along the way for him, but I get a very strong like let me say something, you know? Let me push the limit a little bit. All right. I haven't used this deck in a while, but this is the Tarot of the Divine. I love this deck. It was calling to me, and I'm going to use it for Jackson Wang. General, please, for Jackson Wang. General reading for Jackson Wang, please. Oh, man. I'm seeing he's like, I am not a little pop star like the... I hold my tongue. Because he's, like, I'm getting he's like... There was a time where, like, you know how Eminem kind of made fun of, like, the Backstreet Boys. He's like, I'm not like you little girl and boy groups. And it's like, I'm not like NSYNC. I'm not like Backstreet Boys. He's the same. This guy, Jackson Wang, he's the same way. I'm not like BTS. I'm not like whatever. I am who I am. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not like a pop girl boy pop person. You know, I'm not that. Alright, so don't compare me to them. Oh my god. He's very adamant about it. He's very like, no. That's not who I am. That is... Whew. Gotta drink my coffee for that one. Ooh. Okay. General for Jackson Wang. I love this energy. Oh my god. Nine of Wands. I'm getting fire and air for him. If he is any sign, I see Aries or Libra. Aries or Libra. I don't know where he's from, but definitely a cardinal sign. Very boom. Here I am. Yeah, the Tower. He's like, I don't give a shit if you like it or hate it. It's who I am. And I'm getting like, you see this, the Nine of Wands. He has this idea. You see those skulls that are like on fire? Very rebellious. Very rebellious. I love it. I love that energy. Very rebellious. Ten of Wands. All fire except for the Tower. Very rebellious. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a, excuse my language. Four of Coins. Yeah. And he does not hold back. Four of Wands. The World. Seven of Coins. A lot of, it's not all fire in the cards, but a lot of the artistry of the cards have a lot of fire in them, and I feel like that's part of him. That's like his energy. A Knight of Wands, yep. Good God. Yeah. The Star. Six of Wands. On the bottom you have the Queen of Wands. Give me one more card. One more card for his general. King of Coins. King of Pentacles or King of Coins? Ooh, okay. This guy's got some crazy energy. Like, bam. Like, I'm in your face. Like, he does not. Nothing can come between him and his creativity. That is like his lifeline. That is how he expresses himself. That's how he wants to be seen as. He doesn't care if that makes him if that makes him look good or look kooky. He just like, I don't care if you like it or not. He's really that way. I see him traveling. There's a lot of travel here. There's a lot of nights on an airplane. There's a lot of fashion, creativity, bursts of creativity. He really goes after Knight of Wands. He really goes after his work, and he makes sure that his work comes first. His work comes first before women. His work comes first before anything else, before her friends. His work comes first. He's very like that, like very by the book. He needs to be careful with the Ten of Wands. He needs to be careful because he can actually overwork himself, and it can be very, very, very draining. And it's the same thing. See the Four of Coins? I feel like kind of like that bear energy where he'll go after it. He'll give it his all. He'll give it like a big production or whatever. And then after that he'll go back in. And he'll just be like, I'm in my bed. He's very, Four of Wands and the Six of Wands. He speaks his mind. And the ones that love him respect him. He demands respect. He wants respect from his fans. He wants respect from his peers. He wants respect from everyone who's involved, his managers, his producers, whatever. He's like, if you're not gonna come to me a certain way, then I don't want it. Okay? If you're gonna come to me bitching at me, then I'm gonna bitch back at you. Like, he can be very confrontational if it happens, if someone comes across to him that way. That's what I see with his personality. King of Coins and the Queen of Wands. I feel like there are also people who are shipping him with someone or trying to see if he's single. I feel like he is single. He might be attracted to women, obviously. There's going to be women around him. Yeah, Three of Coins. He could be working with a female artist. Yeah. Yeah, Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords. And Six of Swords, King of Swords. I feel like he's single. Because I feel like he's traveling a lot. And I feel like there are people that want to like him, but they can't really get to know him or get to like him in that kind of way, because he's a very like, if I'm into you, I'll show you. If I'm not, then I'm not. Like, it's just that's the vibe I'm getting. He's very clear. King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. He's very clear. This is how it's done. If you want to be a part of my life, if you want to be part of my team, this is how it is. He's very, if he's like in a meeting with people, he does not shy away from speaking. You see, like, I'll do a small comparison, and I don't mean to compare the two because they're very different people, but like, Jungkook can be very passive and very like passive aggressive about some things. Like, some things might annoy him, but he'll let it go. He'll just like, whatever. He won't like assert anything. This guy is a total opposite, polar opposite. Why are you getting in my face? I said no, that kind of thing. Like, he won't be as nice about it, if you get my drift. Like, he will speak his mind. He will say, get the fuck out of my face. Like, I did not ask for this. Or like, Jungkook did that post about getting the delivery food. This guy would have been like, motherfucker, stop, or I'm gonna start pressing charges. Like, he's very, like, I don't know. Just a very, like, he does not have a filter on. His language is like no filter. He's like, I will speak my mind. Very bold, very assertive. Okay, so that's his general. What's going on for his career? What's going on for Jackson Wang's career? They're seeing like something about what he said against the Western mainstream media, and he says it's utter bullshit because your portrayal of your view of who China is not the same. And this is not the first time that's happened in history. People have portrayed Israel to be like this war-torn country, and it's not. It's a very peaceful country. Jackson Wang. Queen of Swords. Eight of Swords. His energy, his vibe is just wow. It's such a so amazing. It's just a lot. Two of Wands. Five of Wands. Again, he's very confrontational because he's very particular. He wants things done a certain way, and he will fight to the death. If his album comes out wrong, he'll be so pissed. Like it's just the Empress. I don't see him. Maybe he grew up religious. I don't know. Hong Kong. It's so close to China. Like I don't know if they grew up religious because, you know, like atheism is really what's happening over there, right? So I don't know if he's very Seven of Wands. I don't know if he's very spiritual. The Hermit. The Magician. The Sun. Alright, this is his career. This is his career. His career is his divine feminine side. Doesn't mean he's gay, doesn't mean he's a woman. It just means he has more feminine energy when it comes to his creativity. There's like a flow. I feel like how he writes rap, for him, it's almost like meditation. Rapping for him is like meditating. Give me one more card. It's his, yeah, Ace of Wands. That's his release. The Lovers. Yep. Three of Coins and the Knight of Wands and the Star. That's his release. That's his outlook on life. It's he doesn't necessarily think like, oh, I should pray to God, or I should, you know, manifest, or I should do that, like do all this woo woo, get tarot readings and stuff. No. He is like, how I run my life and how I, you know, manifest and how I speak my truth and how I do my thing, basically, is through rapping. That's his outlet. That's his soulmate, so to speak. That's where he gets his drive from. He can be very cold with his words because he's very direct. But there's an element of him where his creativity comes out and it's very like, yeah, I said what I said, but I come across a little bit nicer about it. Like, not nicer, I guess nice is a weird word to say. It's like, I appreciate my fans. And even if I come across as an asshole, I guess that's the best way to put it, I still want to say that my fans, like, push me to do what I love to do. He loves his fans. He loves his fans. I don't even know the guy, and he loves his fans. Give me one more card, please, for his career. He takes his career very seriously. He's very particular. Very interesting. He believes so much in his life purpose that he doesn't, temperance. His music gives him balance, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like, that's him. And just because you're not a spiritual person or getting tarot readings or whatever, it doesn't mean that you're not spiritual. Like, you can definitely have a vibe about you, and be very much in your own space and in your own zone and in your own whatever, just by being yourself. He knows who he is. He doesn't have to fake it till he makes it. He's like, I know who I am. This is who I am. I'm gonna speak out. I'm gonna say things. Something really weird happened among his fans that it's causing certain things to... Give me one card. What is it about his fans? Something about his fans. He's very busy. He's very busy right now. He's working on things. He's making sure things are kind of like the right way. Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Six of Wands. I feel like there was something with his fans where he might have to like reimburse money or something about money that has to be resolved, like a large amount of money. But it will be successful. Like let's say they spent money to buy his tickets and those tickets were like not real or something like that, or like a scam, something like that. I feel like most of his fans will get their share back, their money back. One card. One more card. Knight of Cups. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Coins, and the Four of Cups. He gets very... When things go wrong, like in a show or in his music or whatever, when things don't really pan out, he gets very emotional about it. But he doesn't just get emotional, he gets angry. He gets angry. He's like, what the... Definitely strong, perfectionist kind of vibe that I'm getting from him. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do a love reading for him. This guy has big, I was very big energy, masculine, very masculine energy. His creative side, when he writes his lyrics, is very feminine. It's like, that's his way of kind of dealing with his stress. But then when he goes like after things, it's like, that's what I'm getting from him. What's going on with Jackson Wang in love? Oh, he's not looking. I'm already feeling it. He's not looking. Bruh, he's not looking for anything right now. He's surrounded by beautiful women. Of course, he's in the music industry. He's surrounded by beautiful women all the time. And none of it do it for him. He finds it to be a distraction, which I can actually... I respect him for that. You want your craft to be as real as possible. This is why I don't get so distracted. For me personally, I don't get so distracted on making everything look nice. Because it's... I know aesthetics plays a part, but it's not everything. So... I don't want to get lost in just looking good. I want to do good readings, you know, for all of you. But I completely get it. He sees a lot of women and he gets introduced to a lot of women, and it's just nothing is clicking for him or nothing is happening for him because he just... King of Wands. He's so into his own way of things that he's not really interested. Yeah. King of Wands, King of Swords, the Tower, the Magician. Nine of Cups, the Empress, Four of Wands, sorry, Three of Cups, Nine of Wands, Death. 3 cards, please, for love. So I really see that right now he's not really interested in love per se. If he's getting into a relationship, it's not long term. I think there's going to be a strong ending to that, and he's just going to focus on his work. But I do eventually, could be 2 or 3 years from now, from what I'm gathering, he could get married. I see marriage in his future, just not right now. It's years from now. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. It's not gonna happen next year. It's gonna happen like years from now. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Nine of Coins and the Hierophant. Yeah, he will get married eventually. I really feel like he needs to, if he does get married, there's certain things that he's gonna have to compromise on. He's going to have to just kind of find out what he really wants from a relationship or from marriage. Because his view of marriage is very... It's almost like why... Like, for him, it's like the thought of being with someone forever is, like, ridiculous. It's like, why would I stay with you forever? Like, that's ridiculous. like wow, okay. I feel like he could have had some issues with his family that made him think this way, or made him really kind of picky. He's picky. I thought I was picky. This guy is picky when it comes to women. He doesn't just fuck around and find out. No, he's very choosy with who he is going to be in a relationship with. But I do see eventually he will get married. But again, it's his choice. It's his decision. It's his life. Right? 10 of Wands. Yeah. 6 of Wands. Judgment. The Sun. And the 2 of Wands. I see him, if he does get married, he will marry someone who could be slightly older than him, maybe a year or 2 older than him. I'm seeing Taurus or a Virgo or a Sagittarius. He again, he demands respect, so he expects 2 of Wands. He expects the same thing from his partner. You can't just sit there and be like, oh, I want to, let's date and let's meet and let's do this and that. And like, all of a sudden it's like, There's no respect, and then you start fighting, like, why didn't you call me, why didn't you text me? He's not going to deal with that. He's not going to put up with that. Why didn't you text me? Why didn't you see me? Why did you have to leave for work? He's not going to put up for that. No. No one should have to. Like, don't, like, he's not looking, if he's looking for someone, he wants someone who is his match. Like, someone who gets him. Not a prissy little girl who's gonna bitch about, like, why didn't you text me last night? No, he doesn't want that. He wants, like, I can't see you tonight, but I can do it tomorrow. Boom, end of story. That's it. Like, that's the way he thinks. He does not want a person who's going to antagonize him. That's not what you get into a relationship for. You don't get into a relationship to feel like shit all the time. Judgment. He's very judgmental. I'm just low-key just saying he can be very judgmental. I also see that when it comes to love, there are certain lessons that he has to see, he has to learn from, and there's certain things about love that he's not really accepting or seeing. So he needs to figure that out. Yeah, Five of Swords. Again, confrontational. So, like, when it comes to relationships, Two of Cups. One more card. Knight of Swords. Yeah. And Seven of Cups. If he did go through a breakup, it was... he just did not want to be tied down. He did not want to be tied down. If he went through a relationship, he was not expecting certain things to kind of be the way it was, and I think she had a different idea about the relationship. He just does not want to be tied down. He, like, and he's made it very clear to her, like, either we're just friends, or we're just this, or this is what it is. But he just never, yeah. He just did Two of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. He has all these people around him, all these women around him, all these people that he can choose from. But he's just not making a decision because he doesn't want to be tied down. He also has this issue that he always wants to be right about certain things. And that's not how it works. 3 cards, please, for Jackson Wang. Yeah, the High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the Lovers is on the bottom. He's also not he's not a very approachable guy. I'm sorry. He's not a very approachable person. He can be very sweet, very nice, very generous. But when it comes to love, he closes up. He's like, I don't want any of that. I don't want to get involved with any of that. But I do feel the High Priestess, I feel like he wants someone who is beautiful, very feminine energy. I'm seeing someone who looks very Asian, very Asian. Maybe mainland China. I'm getting mainland China. Very smart. He wants someone who's very articulate, very smart, can process their emotions very quickly, can who's very like elevated mentally, emotionally, physically. He wants someone who's very like he wants someone intelligent, but not just like book smart, but like common sense. Like he wants someone with common sense. And he does want it. It's not like he's like against love altogether. It's like he does want it, but he's not. That's not like his primary focus. All right, so that's what I have for his love. I do see him getting married eventually, to someone, but that's completely up to him, you know. 3 cards, please. I feel like he likes thick. He likes thick women. Not like overly thick, but he likes the curviness of women. That's what he falls for. That's what I'm getting. 3 cards, please. What else do you want us to know about Jackson Wang? Nine of Swords. The Hierophant. Nine of Wands. Yeah. Give me 2 more cards. Page of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Swords and the 10 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like a lot of people around him are very much concerned. Like, they're like, when are you getting married? When are you going to be in a relationship? And they're like, he's like, no, that's none of your concern. Like, I'll live my life the way I want to live it. That's none of your concern. I feel like his primary focus right now is doing his job and speaking his mind and dealing with things as they come. His mind and his focus and his language and how he speaks, that's his stability. That's where his emotions come out. Okay? And he definitely loves what he does. He loves being around. Give me one more card. Yeah, 9 of Coins and Judgment. I feel like he could be judging for a he could be a judge for a talent show, or like a something got talent, like America's Got, like something like that. But he's worked his way up. He worked his way to get to where he is. And I find him to be single right now. I think he's single right now. Okay, so this is my Bluebird Lenormand. If Jackson Wang ever sees this, I hope you enjoy this video. 3 cards, or 1 card please for Jackson Wang to end it. 1 card for Jackson Wang. Yeah, 3. The highest vibrating number. A ship carrying gold sails straight into view. Lined in its hold are fortunes for you. If you should travel with a special friend, memories unfurled for years upon end. Yeah, I feel like he's traveling with people right now. And I think that's him. Like, he just wants to live every day to the fullest. He's a very, like, I don't take this for granted. I just keep going, you know. Every day is an adventure. So, that's what I have for Jackson Wang. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And